Hello. Oh, Ball never showed up. Wonder what's up with them. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Diana. How's it going out there? Good evening, Zon. Oh my goodness, it is stormy today. So I apologize if you hear the kaboom. I think it's mostly stopped, but it's been on and off all day. 'Tis that time of year. Usually we get a lot of storms in July, but you know, climate change, they happen earlier and earlier. And it is humid. But that's okay. Oh. Cats are eating. Cats are being weird today. Storm, hot weather, all that stuff changes up their routine. And then the funnest thing about cats, because I know I have a lot of dog people in chat. The funnest thing about cats, for those who never had cats, is sometimes they just will not use the litter box if it is not to their liking, so then it becomes great. Are you guys being picky, or do we have a medical emergency on our hand here? As opposed to dogs. Dogs are like, I will poop right here. I need to go. I'm just gonna poop right here. It doesn't matter. What are we gonna do with them, huh? So hopefully everyone had a good day. I was very sleepy today. Super sleepy. All the new... There's also a lot of new gotcha news. Jinshi from Wuthering Waves. Madame Magistrate. Little Girl Big Sword. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for her. Yae Miko, but ponytail as well. What's her name? Chanling? I'm still memorizing all the names in Wuthering Waves, so forgive me if I butcher someone's name. Big Sword Girl Cute. Yes! I'm excited. I'm out here with like one healer, and then also I managed to get I have two characters who can generate shields, and if you level up Spectral Rover enough with like the extra like constellations, she will, or she, he, they, whatever your gender, will heal on ultimate, so there's options at least, but yeah, very typical for the beginning of a gacha game. No healers. Healer meta. Not good. Thank you for posture check. Don't worry. I've been keeping my back straight. I haven't started slouching yet. It's too early in the stream for me to slouch. I will probably get there eventually, though. We will see. I was stretching a whole bunch today because I need to like wake up. I don't know. When it's rainy, I feel sleepy, and I was at the apothecary today, and it's like we don't have a nap room. So during my break, here's a fun fact. I'm small enough that if I crawl under my desk, I can lay down, and if I pull in the desk chair, no one can see me. I have never dared to actually have a nap under there, but it is refreshing to just lay down for like my 15-minute break. A nap room would be nice. Gosh, yeah. There's like there's technically a sick room in another floor of the apothecary, but I'm like, if I go there just to nap, I feel like I'm going to cause a misunderstanding and someone's gonna think I need a medical care. Well, really, I'm just like, no, I just need a nap. Because I'm sleepy. Chug 12 shots of espresso? That's how you get anxiety. I mean, I already have anxiety, but that's how you get anxiety. I have 2 Americanos in the morning, which is espresso and water, so close enough. And then I have a whole bunch of caramel macchiato at work because I have one of those, like, cartons you can buy from the grocery store of the pre-made drink. But literally, I would be drinking caffeine all day. Maybe why I'm more anxious tonight than usual. Nah, that can't be. I'm a millennial. Millennials and Gen Z were impervious to the effects of caffeine. It's fine. It was not fine. That's okay, though. It's... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say tomorrow's the weekend. It is not the weekend. It's Thursday, but I don't have to report on site to the apothecary tomorrow, so I can technically sleep in. Or take a nap later on in the day if I'm still sleepy, so there is options. Alright. Let's see here. I feel like I'm blind. There we go. Siri bot, where have you been? You doing okay, buddy? Siri bot finally showed up. Goodness. Friday is Summer Game Fest. Yes, there are a couple games I've been keeping my eye on, and I'm gonna add into the schedule for next week as stuff to try. There is a farming sim I've been keeping my eye on. And so the demo for that one I think is out today, but I had already made up the schedule for the week. So, next week. And there's also, I think it just outright launches next week. There are a couple, raising simulators, quote unquote. Like, you know, like there's one where like you, make a frog sanctuary. Like, there's another where it's like you, run a neighborhood, lots of cute stuff. Monster Hunter and Metaphor. Ah, yes! Good old Metaphor. Ooh, that's not super close, but it'll be here before we know it. Monster Hunter stories are wilds? I'm gonna guess both, because I know a decent number of people in my chat are... oh, just wilds? There we go. I know a decent number of people in my chat are Monster Hunter players. Have not gotten around to it yet. It's something I would like to try at some point, but... one of these days. Alright. Let me just switch some settings around and get some windows, and then we can get going with the game. We're close to the end of a case. Stories is an RPG remake. Oh! That's good to know. Interesting. Okay, give me 1 sec. I gotta plug in some cable, so I'm gonna freeze for a moment. There we go. Sorry, that took a sec. Cat was randomly meowing. She wanted to get let behind the curtain so she could go look outside at the rain. Oh, what a silly bean. The music? Da, 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 da. Let's see. Yeah, the music. Oh, what is their name? Hold on. It's called Summertide by It was, I believe they're a VTuber and they had released the music for free a long time ago, I think. Let me see. So they may have sampled or referenced something familiar. Not sure if I still have them bookmarked after all this time. I've been using this track for, oh god, 6 months, 7 months? Pokemon games are hilariously expensive. Yeah. Main party Nintendo games, etc, 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 etc. Discovering how many bookmarks I have. It was a mistake. Not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Forever scroll, my god. Oh, we're all the way back in November now, so that is definitely not it. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have their credits. Last time you read a proper book. If light novels count, for me it was last week. How many bookmarks? Dear? Yes, talking about Twitter. How many bookmarks? I don't know. I don't know. Too many. Audiobooks would count, I'd imagine, technically. Well, and see, and then the confusing thing about bookmarks is I have, you know, my main, and then I have my private, and so sometimes I book stuff on, both accounts. Silly. Yeah, I cannot find it. It was definitely like just like a free track that some VTuber put out. I only use free music from small artists, so I do credit everything, so it should be in my tabs. Now I'm hunting because it's like, oh no, what have I done? It's just kind of giving Danganronpa 2 vibes. Oh, well, it is called Summertide, so they did use the summer as inspiration, and Danganronpa 2 does take place on an island, so... Yeah, there we go. Co and their ad is CatVTuber on Twitter. Literally CatVTuber. We love to see it. CatVTuber. Are they still around? They are! Oh, and they have a coffee now. Because it's not a murder game all the time. They do actually have fun, chill moments in between. The first one did as well. Anyway, if you want to go check out the person who did the music that I use for just about everything, there you go. I need to check out more of their stuff. They've updated since I last saw them. Yeah, because Danganronpa 2, like, yeah. Murder and all stuff happens, but for the I haven't finished Danganronpa 2, but I played a little bit of it when I was testing how to use OBS and all that stuff. Murders don't happen for, like, the first 3-4 hours, basically. There's actually, like, a decent chunk of time where you're just exploring the island and talking to people, so chill music. Makes sense. Like, in the original, anyway, it would be chill time, and then someone would be murdered, then it's, like, tense music investigation time, then the trial, and then it would go back to fun, happy, chill times until the next body is found, etc., etc., etc. Alright, let's get rolling. We've been yapping for a little bit, so let's get this show on the road. Okay. There we go. Oh, you are tiny right now. Let's fix that a little bit. Okay. And get that open. That open. Do. Okay. Move all this stuff over. One day I will have 3 monitors so I can actually see everything. Today is not that day, though. So we'll just roll with it. All right. Audio. There's nothing playing right now though, so you won't hear anything. There we go. You're a loud game, I can tell. We usually like it around -35. There we go. Ah, Max. Sweetie! I hear it, alright? I know, I am so sorry. As soon as I click next, it spiked all the way up. My apologies. It should be good now. Sweetie! You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. you when the murder took place? Oh, we talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime. Right? That's what it seems like. Curiouser and curiouser. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means... It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility! Well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, I'm not sure how much Phoenix actually cares. Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Well, break time's over. Back to court. Boink, boink. Magician or president? Interesting choices. Very interesting. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? Bro showed up to court still wearing his makeup. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West Clamportia, born and raised on the playground! Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry, I guess you don't know the Prince of Bel-Air. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. That is most people. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. He's about to get whipped. Oh, he has been whipped many a times now. Correct? Yes. Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into the... Without the humor. Please. Okay. Aww. Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. I mean, yes, it is generally encouraged not to do anything that would be considered perjury on the stand, such as making inappropriate comments. What you witnessed. I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. What has that got to do? I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I take it to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? Bro. Well... aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the question here? Witness? Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. We are not your therapist. Thus, please stick to the facts. Really? Will you really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you. Thank you, I can't wait. Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, boy. Yep, poor Gumshoe. We all knew where this was going. Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. I love yapping. Oh, boy. He's a yapper, too. He should have been a VTuber. Everything's funnier when a VTuber says it. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Are we really gonna take the clown at his word, though? Of course you can. There is no way this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say? Off-kilter? Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. Oh boy. We love guilt! Ah! Aha! 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 That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction. I know that, Mr. Wright. Your Honor? bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. Wow, I have never heard saber rattling as an expression before. Like, I know what it means. Because it used to be if you, like, if you rattled your sword, it was, like, a cult or a fight, basically. So it means, like, you know, purposely... I'm pretty sure it means, like, you know, to purposely antagonize someone. Wow. I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the jokes. Alright, let's see. This is probably safe to press. You just happened to glance out the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I sneezed once more and I feel another one coming. God damn it. It is that time of year, I suppose. Ugh. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further. Sure. Exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? I mean, technically not, but it's like the middle of, like, December. Like, why would you look out your window? There's probably not gonna be anything nice out there. Oof, excuse me. That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Look, he's probably old, okay? How old is the clown anyway? 46. Might be a little young to start having memory problems, but you know, you never know. Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ow, 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 ow. Well, that's not something you just forgot to mention. Yeah. What she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to, revise his testimony. Maybe. Pretty please. Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables. Upside down, sideways, backwards, and forwards. Heard a huge sound out the window. Alright. What sound? What exactly did you hear? What was the sound like? Well, they kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess the sound sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit. But then, you went to look out the window and you saw, so he did actually see the moment of the crime. He saw the aftermath. You say you saw it, but you saw the aftermath. Hang on one sec, I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay, there. Ugh. Sneezed too many times and my nose was like, you know, now it's time to be ready. Alright, you say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did! It's the climax of my story! Your story is fishy. He really enjoys the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? Objection! I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. Because you are getting uncomfortably close to the truth. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty, half our health. Great. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix, right? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Of course I do. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all this great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. Oh my God. They are actually addressing the fact that he's under oath for once in this whole franchise. I kept watching, then all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crack clown unit. What? Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They did commit. The clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? C-Team? The B-Team? No, I was just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick! These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. That doesn't sound particularly nice. Well, you're back from your jog? Just around the block? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Francisca! Tampering with witnesses again? So now you were saying you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster. Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. Why are you laughing? Mr. Curls! Your Honor, you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I can even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. Damn. It was a bit far away, but the shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubt about it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Oh, okay. That explains everything. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Alright, the silhouette. So there was the silk hat, the cloak, and the... Whoops! Fuck. She looks at the same thing, but if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. I meant to present... Oh well. What if someone had just taken them? I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. You're sure of that? Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. The silk hat, the cloak, they were all there. The roses? What about the roses?
Objection!
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo. Everyone knows that he has 3 uppity symbols. I don't know if you should be calling anything about your client uppity, but 3? Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now! Silk hat! Cloak! White! Roses! What the? I never paid any attention to the stew that I basically live with. Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like pie? I love pie 31459. Silence, fool! You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Order! Order, please, Mo. You didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that were the case, then the police would have found them at the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts? Clearly not. He is just toying with this court, like you are. I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me, says the woman with the whip, honestly. Francesca, you have no leg to stand on. Your Honor, do you recall Trelo's testimony? There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How could you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup? Okay, we get it. Trelo saw them all. Trelo saw all 3 of Max's symbols, and he mentioned it at least 3 times. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this... Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. Damn. I'm not mature. You sure are not. I have come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Oof. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling? Nick, this is your last chance! There's no doubt in my mind there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I can forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was at the scene. And why do we have the hat? Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one? Can't I have a few more? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against the witnesses. If you're going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. Oh boy, I've only got a single shot as this? Oh my god. 10-plus-year-old typos. I've only got a single shot at this. I've gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Where's the hat? There we go. He says he was wearing the hat the whole time, which in this game implies he left with it, so why do we have the hat? This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means the silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the court. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No, that's not true! Order! 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 Mr. Curls? Do you want curly fries? Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? Oh my god, the judge is pissed. You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Whoa. Well, why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you were sitting above me doesn't mean you are above me, and no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you! Enough of these outbursts! Who do you think you are? I saw him! I swear I saw him! It was Max! Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb hat! I'm telling the truth! He's turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb hat! He was there! He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly. How did the murderer leave the scene? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. How am I badgering the witness? The witness is a badger himself. The witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. At this point, we're playing whack-a-mole with it. And she growls. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a baby! Besides, what kind of stupid question is, how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what? Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Warriors nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Is it really that bad, though? Do you have any proof? As to counter his story? Yeah, I do. Let's see. Yes, it's this one. There's no footprints. Leaving the scene anyway.
Take that!
Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay! So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. You saw his car? Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said! Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. Damn. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt! It totally hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are going to get worse before they get better. I think you're right, Maya. Mr. Lawrence Curls? Yeah? Yikes. The testimony you've provided up until now has been false. It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Vanakama and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Well, alright. Francisca Von Karma, how could you? Your Honor. If you had heard... Excuse me. If you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. Okay, that's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you. Try not to waste our time. The truth! Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows! Oh dear. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's what I saw. Wow. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the dark. that's why there were no footprints? Flying people don't leave footprints. So he was also floating the whole time? Because there still should have been a second set of footprints if he touched the ground at any point. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? I mean, that certainly is something. Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? He's telling the truth? What he just said was strange. So strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he was telling the truth? That's what I think. Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic! Yikes, you're right! Ow! Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolishly fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous! Magic does not exist! I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile! You don't call the judge an imbecile. If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the crime scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Well. We made it out somehow. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this. But you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortlessly for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic. No! I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea! Let's do our best and catch this sucker. Well, alright. Save your progress? Yes. Yahoo! Sure. Double save, because why not? Nick, what is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are, by their very definition, tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so that you can't guess it. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let me see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya. Huh. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? How? Whoa, how'd you do that? See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. It'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Maya isn't, the sharpest tool in the shed, bless her. Sure, let's start with the detention center. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by, and since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. Oh, you seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Breaking the law? Night of the murder. The night of the crime did happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogie clown says. It wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me this trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this. It's much harder than you think. Well, we already know it's wires. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers. A fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Brick? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage, but the performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. This is something that I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. The Grand Prix. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, do they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I could tell it again. Rella! Here, take a look at this! I just have to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Damn. Just stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into cheers at that time. I thought to myself, I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. You literally could have just said that you think all performers should experience what it means to, win a prize. It's not that complicated. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Yeah. Well, that'll help at some point, I'm sure. Alright. Excuse me, here we go. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trio, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? I guess they were trying to sing it around. Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry? Secret crash training. Whoa, maybe don't do it right at the entrance. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we're trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. Wow, I was right. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you. I'm not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we get a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah! There it is! Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Oh, boy. Today's trial. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yeah. Well, at first we thought it was the old man, just looking at his walk, how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the Ringmaster. Huh. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Marriage? I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her, even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Huh! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. Blink, blink, blink. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. Alright, he's a masochist. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts! Yeah, I knew that. Oh, poor Maya, she's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato! Well, Maya is very innocent. Ventriloquism. So, how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret! We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But, let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to be really fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. Mark my words, Trilo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to our glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up! You've got to be a part of this too! Rough life. I know we're gonna have to talk to them eventually. But let's go around and chat with everyone first. Huh, where's Regina? I don't know, but if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, it's just, I'm just allergic to wild tigers. Makes sense. I would be too. Probably nothing in here, but let's check. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why do you do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Great question. This is the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes on the table. Max! I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am? You may not know, but they call this a tailcoat. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Aw, come on! The man's deceased. We should check his pockets. Whatever. I'm sure we'll come back for that note eventually. I still haven't cleaned the place up yet. If Pearlie got one look at the state of this place, she'd slap whoever was in charge across the face! Damn. Pearl is a terrifying 6-year-old. Oh, remind me to never invite her to my office. Okay. Not much here, alright. Let's try, I guess, the lodging. Should be someone somewhere. Oh, hey! Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? Ugh, I'm taking a rest right now, pal. Been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yikes. Oh, yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all of your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Oof, Francesca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, Belle! You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip? No way! How are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eye on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Ugh, Francesca Von Karma. When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Of course we will. No! Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Aha! 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 What do you think he is laughing at when he's laughing all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Even if apparently no one else likes his jokes, at least he tries. Alright, so we definitely gotta talk to this guy. Sure. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Alright, fine then. Not that either. Not that either. Oh my god. Pepper? Nope. Nope. Oh boy. Alright. Maybe we triggered something, when we talked to Gumshoe? Ah, there we go. Ah, great! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria! Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what it is? Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on. You can answer this. It's easy. because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Bzzz. Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girly? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria. Exactly! Oh, God. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. So is the circus. Aha! 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 I did it! What is going on? Today's trial. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? So you're telling me I didn't think it was going to be so tough? Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the fake no shoes, no shirt, no surface joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Oh, I feel bad for you, Mo. What you witnessed. You 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a psyche law. You must be telling the truth. Alright. What's that? Whoa, what happened there for a second? Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Damn. Aha! 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 Oh boy. Well, at least Maya's laughing. Oh, yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust, too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. Okay, the big booba. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it. Every day, he made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. I like big busts and I will not lie. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Phoenix, it's Pride Month. Just embrace it. Just go with it, buddy. Man Booba's popular these days. You'll be fine. We can't make Edgy jealous? True. It sounds like they broke up though, so everything's fair game, I guess? If that's the case? Max is best. Tragic? Great! I mean, every time Edgeworth comes up, Phoenix says, "Don't say that name to me," so something happened. Max's bus should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? was it? Oh, sorry, when was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bus disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. You know, just in case. Max just had to put the picture up. Damn, those cars look like they could murder someone. Hey! This thing is really cool! Nick! I want someone to make a bust of me! Sure. As long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Max G bust. Apparently it's a G cup. Alright. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope. Nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he is setting up a bad joke. Nope. I'm drawing a blank here. Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! What changed? Well, on the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see the title. Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer? Yup, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Huh. So it's not likely referring to Max and the Rainmaster then. Before the murder? Yeah, the Rainmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Well, that's suspicious. Who in the world posted this thing? Note added to the court record. Nick? I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Is the other half in the Rainmaster's coat? Can we finally check? Move. Let's try this. Nope, still the same. Oh, come on. I guess we gotta wait until someone mentions something about the Ringmaster in the note. Right. Alright. You're a lot of help, buddy. God damn. Alright. Mo's room on the off chance? Nope. Can we show it to Max? Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about the note. When I read it, my heart sorely skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Aha, there we go. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from the sweeties. Go and find out on your own. Thanks. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Alright, thanks, Max. Pick up. Ringmaster's room. Can we finally check the code? Yes, we can. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. No, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece, and somehow we managed to tape it together so, you know, it doesn't... There isn't even a seam! What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Was there another murder that happened at this circus? Night at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. I mean, I don't think it was specifically the ringmaster. He's just the one who, responded? Huh? Something else changed. What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger. Bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. That is so mean. What is going on with you guys? Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. I wonder if the note... Whoops. Oh, Ben. Can't do anything with that one. Oh, there we go. Hey, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma... Is that a tracker? Nick? What is that? That beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal! I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind says biting as... Ow! Says biting as lashes from a whip. Von Karma! She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? Huh, national news? You present such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Tomorrow's trial. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands on just something big, huh? Huh. I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness. You mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Ooh, you want to beat and destroy me so bad. I can't worry about her, though. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will bring your dad back. It's because, death penalty or something. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more whirl and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. She's our rival in love. She's talking about Edgeworth. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. I don't know why you were so shocked. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you ever bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right, again. Miles was like a little brother to me. He's older than you by like 6 years! Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. So this game came out before they wrote the 5th case in the first game. Because these were all originally on the DS and then they got ported to... they were originally on the GBA and then they got ported to the DS. So the 5th case was added, so technically, Edgeworth was around for one more case, but this game doesn't acknowledge that. He vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's death. We didn't break up. Bitch is dead. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then... But the case after that one... Oh, the 5th one? They do acknowledge it then. He never set foot into court again. And then, one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddled the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth? Maya, I already told you this. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma. What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too! What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Nick is kind of an asshole in this game. Actually, in all games, he's technically an asshole, but this one in particular. Yeah, so surprise. So, when the note says Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death, did he mean he's killing his career as a prosecutor, or does he actually mean he is, he's gone and self-terminated somewhere? I guess we'll find out. I've played all these games before. Obviously, I know the answer, but shh! No spoilers in chat. Ah, yes. I forgot about the racism. The cultural appropriation? The racist cultural appropriation. There we go. Because everyone in this game is originally Japanese, so, you know. The whole Native American, look isn't right. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes, pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Damn, he's in a wheelchair on the 3rd floor, and there is no elevator, it sounds like. What the fuck is wrong with this place? Would you not bring him down to the ground floor? Like... This man's trapped. How do you know my name? Excuse me. I almost got to the mute button in time. The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Well, very big circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Oh no, you got sold to the circus? Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. I think I have read and watched many an anime with this premise. Oh man. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. Huh. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Well, she certainly did end up the way she is by having a strict parent. Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Yes, I do believe you are correct. Wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful! Why wouldn't they move you to the ground floor? The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Psyche locks. Ooh, so this accident was pretty dramatic then. Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. I mean, let's be real here. If he had an acrobatic accident, the fact that he walked away just paralyzed from the waist down would have been incredibly lucky. Considering the only, like, the only acrobatic accidents that could happen is literally, you know, falling from the ceiling. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Fairborn, yeah. I mean, like, if he fell and then got tangled up in the net or something, okay, like, maybe, but yeah. This is like... he got hit by a car or something like that. And Regina was driving. Exactly when were you injured? It's almost been 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus then? It says it was during practice, but it wasn't actually acrobatic in nature. Something with the animals, I guess. Because we know Regina likes to sick the tiger on people, and she used to have a lion, and her dad killed it, if I remember correctly. Oh boy. What happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Oh, jeez, that sounds ominous. Just a bit. What you witnessed? What did you see at, bro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? Well, I guess he can sit up at least. He could sit up on his own. He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick! Well, that is certainly something. Do you know about this? What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Okay, this guy is kind of scary. Yeah. Okay. Entrance. And big top. There we go. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix. Stay, heal! Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson, but I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. Monkey? One sec, I heard a loud bang, so I'm gonna go check on the cats. I think they might have just jumped in the bathtub, but just to be sure. Okay, we're good. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, sometimes they'll jump into the tub after they do their business. Because, you know, cats will run away from the litter box. And usually it's fine, but I thought I heard a bunch of stuff fall over at the same time, so I'm like, ah! Let's go make sure they haven't broken anything. Alrighty, girl. What's up? Russellberry. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite the man. He was! I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. I do not think she fully understands the consequences of what happened. Hi, Queenie! That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. Yes, she does not have a proper understanding of what death is. Oh boy. For a while? Yeah, when Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Oh, star? Be looking while I eat the pot pie? Ooh, very nice. That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Well, I mean you work with ghosts. Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will. I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with her. Yeah. I don't know, man. Telling Regina that when people die, they become a star? That's something you tell, like, a little kid. Like, that's, like, you know, an age-appropriate way to explain death to, like, you know, someone under the age of 5. Regina is 16. She is more than old enough to learn what it means to, like, for someone to die. This is a little concerning. Money the monkey. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. Damn, monkey's stealing clothes now. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. You should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney, huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Yeah, but of course. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay, you're really gonna do it! Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, present. Regina, have you seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take the trash out in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. Oh, Regina. And then what? I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board, did you? I did! I stuck it up there! How'd you know? Oh, dear. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. So it was Regina who was supposed to get clonked on the head. And obviously her dad understood what the note meant. Oh dear. I wonder who wrote this. A great question. Wonder if we have enough to break the psyche locks. One sec though, I gotta blow my nose again, God. Allergies are killing me this year. opportunity. Alright, gosh, now where do we go? Right, we were gonna try... should we try? I'm trying to think if we should try Acros yet. Not sure. Alright, whoops. Back. Is there anything else we can show? Ah, yes. The G-sized bust. There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. Oh, she's already flown off. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay. I'll think about it. What does that even mean? That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria. Huh? It's from the cafeteria? It's not? I remember seeing it there. Huh. But this was... the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Alright. Let's see. Entrance. Oh, nope. Got that. Move and... I guess we'll try Mo's room first. Oh! Really, that was right. Mo's not here. Still? What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick! You're scaring me! Oh, God. Nick! It's money! That monkey's holding something. That's it! That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright. Time to take on this monkey attorney style. Oh, God. Wow! Well, Nick didn't get mugged this time. That's the good news. Good news. I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Nick, you! I swiped it while Money was distracted. Wow! You're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see! Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus. Some peace and quiet. Nick! You're so mean this case. Why? What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to let... Whoa! Jesus. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. You're... terrible, Nick. What the heck is wrong with you? Who actually tells people stuff like that? Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you! You really got it back for me! Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's nothing. Nick, you are 25 years old. not stoop to this level. No wonder guys melt mush in front of this girl. Ah! Yeah, this case is very disliked within the community. Oh, I know. I know. I first played this game years and years ago. And, like, I've replayed it periodically over the years, but I always forget just how nasty everyone is in this one. Like, oof. I mean, Nick's always kind of a jerk, at least a little bit, but, like, he's, like, really nagging on it. Like, all the stuff about wanting peace and quiet would have made more sense if this case had been put before the last one where Maya got arrested. Now he just feels insensitive. Like, yeah, okay, it's been, like, 6 months, but come on. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know? The lion she told us about. Oh. The one that someone killed. Wouldn't a lion be bigger than Maya, though? Alright, Leon. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Yes. Well, I guess it was Leon that, caused Acro to not be able to walk. Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth, you know, ah! Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways. What was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina! Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Oh, poor thing. Shot by the rain mat. Wow! Couldn't even humanely euthanize it, just took it out back and shot it. Jesus. Ooh. Alright. So I think we probably have enough to... Do we have enough for the Cyclops? Oh, well, we can... Doesn't hurt to check around first. Oh, is Mo back? Something smells fantastic! So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is! It's burgers! Hello! Welcome to Peaceville, New Silk, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great. She's really like some sort of crazed burger monster. Not the burger monster. My my burgers are the best. If you say so. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. What's in the sauce? I don't trust you. What's in the sauce? They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet I can tell by the smell. Well, do we get a burger or not? Oof, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Or, you know, you've just been on your feet all day. Let's see. Very big circus. Now that the Ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yeah, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the Ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. No. All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over it? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. You could have just said about the Ringmaster. It must mean the tragic death of the Ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right. Ding, 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 ding. Correcto mundo. Doesn't he mean Dane? Mo. I mean no disrespect here, but... Are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone could get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo? I'm right, aren't I? Well. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. So yeah, it's something about the lion in Acro. Give me a break, us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. Dude, you're 46. You're not that old. 6 months ago, huh? Like, 46 is middle age, but like, you're not that old. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead! Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. You gotta go already! Take care, thanks for stopping by! Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of it. Oh... Poor lion. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you... I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, But Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the Rainmaster went alone. You can never say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo! Don't clam up on me now! Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Take that!
It must have been Acro, right? How did you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the Rainmaster. No way! I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. Oof. It's just like you said. You know, the accident. Did someone die? No. But it would have probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. And I guess, with Acro as his living relative, they don't want to take him off the life support. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Acro's brother. Who is Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Oh, God! Not Regina again. They joked about, like, Yoko for Gurlock and having the kiss of death. Regina has it too, even if she never kissed anyone. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina 6 months ago while we were practicing. All of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. Yeah, that was really stupid. Like, you don't... Even people who perform with animals all the time end up getting into accidents. You don't just suddenly do this. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was... smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. I mean, animals don't smile, though. No way, that's impossible. Alright. Sean, 22. Okay. It's about the same as with Max. Not exactly great to be going over a 16-year-old, but... Excuse me. In Acro and Bat's case, since they were raised in the circus, they grew up with Regina, so it feels a little less weird. Because he's probably liked her since, you know, they were both kids. Reaching milk cocoa levels of sneezing today? I know. home more cleaning supplies. I need to do a deep clean tomorrow. Now that the AC is running, we technically have a window open because you know you're never gonna get 100% perfect seal. So my allergies are worse because technically pollen's getting inside. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Who knows? Nick? Can lions smile? No. We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. Holy shit! The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. Jesus Christ. This was a mistake on so many levels. The circus really should have been shut down. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. Thanks, bro. Ugh, but all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shuck, 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 shuck. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Nice! What a wonderful sneeze, huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you got to understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Oh dear. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does! Bat would always tease her with pepper. But Bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. They looked perfect together, huh? Rip. Alright. I think we've got enough to deal with Acro now. So let's head on down. This will probably lead us into the trial, and then we can wrap up there. And next time we'll finish the case. Alright, lodging house. Move. Tackles room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Back again, I see. Sure am. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was it someone else? Oh, Maya. We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in an accident 6 months ago. A lot of shit has happened in this place. Never too late to finally shut the circus down. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, 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 it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Alright, here we go.
Take that!
Alright, about the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. an accident during practice. Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that's the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really trying to tell me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Yeah, there we go. Leon.
Take that!
I guess the lion started biting people after, you know, people started freaking out and probably attacking the lion, trying to get bad out. Leon, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That was when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked? By a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone.
Take that!
Bad. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Ah yes, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That's where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident. Together. Like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being so evasive.
Take that!
Ooh, we got it. Regina? Excuse me. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice, ha ha ha. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina! I've got proof of it! What? What are you talking about? Don't, maybe I overdid it. No, you're fine. You're fine, Nick. You got this. But if I hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof! Alright, where's the note? This... Where did you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board at the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well, well, well. Wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. Oh my god. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. An age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Oh, poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again, and that's the reason why I keep going. Damn. Regina and Bat. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. The scarf was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Huh. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Leon, obviously. Oh! When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, both said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf, if you don't mind. Welp. Miss One Karma! I've already heard everything. So hand over that scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summon to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro? A witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Welp. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. Well. Dun dun da 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 da. Beautiful. Save your progress? Yes. Yeah, and next time, we'll finish the case. Yeah. Maybe next time we'll play it, I'll schedule it on a Saturday so we can try and push on through to the end. Because there's only one more case after this one, and the trial section for this probably won't take that long. We'll see. I'll think it over. I will ponder it. I will hum and I will haw. I have the schedule vaguely done up for the next couple of weeks, but things can always change. So let's see here. What is tomorrow again? Tomorrow? I think it's Xenoblade? Let's see if I'm remembering right. is indeed time to get some more plot going. See what's going on. Probably get to that island. Go save Melia's dad. Or go watch him perish tragically, who knows. We will find out tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. So if you want to come along, I will see you guys then. I have no idea how far we are in Xenoblade. It has been like 30 hours of gameplay though, so I assume we're about like halfway through. Most JRPGs are anywhere from 60 to like 90 hours, give or take. So I guess I'll say halfway. I would look up a guide just to check the headlines, but sometimes those themselves can be spoilers, so I guess we will see. But for now, that's it from me. Time to go sneeze and blow my nose and drag myself to bed. Maybe do some cleaning before bed as well. Alright, that's it from me, guys. So, if it's daytime where you are, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If it's nighttime, I hope you have a great rest when you head on off to bed. And until next time I see ya, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah.